Alright, all set.
Okay, just let me know, like give me like a 3, 2, 1 or something.
It's going.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yep,
Sorry.
it's good.
Hi, my name is Nick and I'm a recruiter for Penske. We are based in Kentwood, Michigan. Penske was founded in 1969 in Pennsylvania by Roger Penske. It has several branches, including truck rental, truck leasing, logistics services, as well as a professional racing team. We are looking for a sales and operations management trainee to add to our team. I would like to thank you for taking the time to speak to me today, Justin. First, I'd like to start off by learning a little bit about your background, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So
Yep.
I was born and raised in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I graduated from Forest Hills Eastern High School in 2018. Now I'm a senior at Western Michigan University. I'm looking for a job to supplement my school and work experience. I like working out, playing golf, meeting new people, hanging out with friends. I
Okay.
have a strong interest in sales, economics, marketing. Another thing to note is that I'm self motivated and a quick learner. I like challenges and I'm looking to make an impact wherever I work.
Okay. I know you touched on this a little bit. You said you go to Western Michigan. So when is your projected graduation date, or have you already graduated?
My projected graduation date is June 24th.
Okay. Awesome. And can you tell me a little bit about the classes that you have taken that you think you could apply the knowledge that you've learned into this role?
Yeah, for sure. So there's a couple of classes that I think would be related to the role. One of them was my Econ 3390 class, exploring economic data. So we would use software. Like I know how you guys use a lot of software like throughout your day-to-day processes, but we would use that to obtain, process, and use data basically.
Awesome. Awesome.
Um, that's one class. So another one would be Management 2500, organizational behavior. So we would learn about like goal setting, managing change, teams, processes, like reward structures, human productivity, all that kind of thing in organization settings.
Okay. Okay, awesome. Thanks for sharing that with me.
Yep.
Also wanted to let you know we are based in Kentwood, Michigan. Are you able to make the commute into the office as needed?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I only live about 15 minutes away.
Perfect. Okay, glad to hear that. So now that I'm fully acquainted with your background, next I'd like to learn a little bit more about your experiences. My first question would be, are you currently employed? If so, what is your current role? If not, what was your last role? And what would your main responsibilities be in this role?
Yeah, so right now I'm currently employed with Corewell Health in Walker, Michigan. So I'm a material coordinator, so my responsibilities are to gather supplies and then ship them to hospitals that are order making all these orders. And then we just have to put the orders together and then send them whatever they're ordering.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. And then, so can you tell me about your proudest achievement in your past roles?
My proudest achievement, yeah, so probably when I was working in Alaska for Nana Management Services, my proudest achievement was being able to work 12-hour shifts and then be successful still, and then like supply food to like thousands of oil and gas workers every day.
Awesome. That's really great to hear. Can you also tell me a little bit about how you would handle a conflict with either coworkers or also customers at work?
Yeah, so that reminds me of a couple of experiences actually. One was when I was working at FedEx. We had like an older gentleman that I was working with, and he didn't like the way I was putting the packages in the trailer, but he wanted it done like a certain way, but we weren't like trained to do it that way, so we worked out a system where I would hand him the packages and then they would still get into the trailer all on time. So we just kind of had to work out a system, do things a little bit differently.
Okay, okay. Also, next I would ask, how can the skills that you learned from your previous experiences be used into this current role, the sales and operations management trainee role?
Yeah, so I've learned a lot about hard work and different ways to get things done. The meaning of just having like a I can do anything type of attitude from my previous roles, and I think that would translate to this role because I know I'm going to be told no a lot of times, and I know that a lot of people aren't going to agree with me, but I'm going to still have to get things done.
Hmm. Definitely. Okay. Now that I've learned about your experiences, I would like to know what excites you about this role. So my first question would be, why would you like to work for Penske?
Yeah, so really I'm looking for challenges and opportunities to learn and advance my skills in any way possible. And I'm also looking to bring my positive attitude and high work ethic with me. So
Okay.
I know that Penske is like a really fast-paced operation and there's a lot of moving parts. And that's what excites me the most is that fast pace of work and doing something new every day possibly.
Mhm. Okay. And so next I would ask, how would the sales and operations management trainee role be a good fit for you personally?
I think it would be a good fit for me, honestly, because I'm looking for like a company that invests in my success in terms of mentorship and training. So being like an operations management trainee, I think that I would be gaining a lot of valuable skills that I could use.
Okay. Definitely. And so I would also ask, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Yeah, so in 5 years, I want to have my student loans all paid off, and then I want to move on to putting a down payment on a house, and then I want to use some of my earnings to build my savings and retirement accounts as well.
Awesome.
So I want to be able to really support my parents someday so they don't have to work, and then build financial stability so I can enjoy my life.
Yeah.
Then
I-
also possibly I don't know if this will be in 5 or 10 years, but get my MBA so then I
Okay.
can even move up further.
Definitely. Definitely really great answers. So I would also, my last question is, do you see yourself having a long-term career with the company?
But yeah, for the most part, I think if everything goes well, yes, I would
Okay.
say so.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing your thoughtful responses to my questions. Now, did you have any questions for me that I could help answer you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have a couple written down here. So I would say, what does training look like?
Training. So we do use a mix of both online and in-person training. So we do have some classes that in modules that you would be taking online, but then we also have some more hands-on experiences that we would get more rather in person. Also should ask you, are you comfortable driving a 26-foot truck just because we like to kind of get some more hands-on experience with what we actually do? Is that something that you would also be comfortable with as well?
Oh yes, actually, in one of my older jobs, I was working as a carpet installer. I had to drive a 26-foot box truck
Okay.
to the job site, so I'm definitely comfortable driving one.
Okay, awesome. And did my answer kind of help answer your question? So we have both online classes as well as more hands-on in-person training. Is that a sufficient for you? Is that what you're looking for?
Oh yeah, yep,
Okay.
that is.
Do you have any other questions for me right now?
Yes. So, what opportunities are available for professional development and growth?
Definitely. So we do offer a tuition reimbursement program. So if like I know you mentioned you wanted to get your MBA one day. If you were to stick within the company, we would be able to help you pay for it. We do kind of implement a policy that you would have to use your degree once you get it to help work for us for a couple years post that. but we do offer that type of opportunity. We also do offer constant promotions within the company. I know you're going to be starting off as a trainee, but we do offer more promotions as you gain more experience with that.
Awesome. That sounds good. Well,
Do you have any other
that wraps it
questions?
up for me, I think.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for your time meeting with me today. We do have a few other candidates to interview for the role, but you should expect to hear back from us within the next 2 weeks. Thank you again for your time.
All right, yeah, thank you for your time as well.
Thank you.